Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be speaking on how to bounce back in network marketing. That is, if your company were to get shut down or to close. I guess this is something common that every person has experienced, or if you haven't, most likely you will experience it. So, first thing you got to understand is network marketing is simply just like all other businesses. It all businesses will take risk, and if you let this concept and you begin to understand it, you will see that it's not something necessarily to be concerned with, because it's just like everything else. All businesses take risk. There's no job in the world that would promise a position in a free market, that is, unless you're high in power. Other than that, there is no promising you have a position. All companies get bad reviews. There's another similarity. If you look up any network marketing company, there's going to be people bad mouthing it, people saying good things. But most people, if they have good experiences, don't leave reviews. So if you go and just search any company or any business, the bad reviews pop up. So that's similar to network marketing and other companies. And, of course, all network marketing companies, just like businesses, have competitors, or they eventually have a competitor. If you're the first to bring something out, of course, you don't have a competitor, but someone will come along and try to follow if they see it's a good idea and it's working. So that's the first thing to understand, that network marketing businesses are just like any other business, except for they pay their customers to recommend other customers. That's the only difference. It's a concept model I've seen and read that has dated back to the 1700s, where network marketing was first started being used. We pay people a percentage of any business they bring. It's really, to me, I believe in the model, and it's a really good idea. So a lot of companies are embracing it now that the internet has made it cheaper just to pay someone to recommend than it would be to advertise, when it's much harder to advertise these days. So with that said, we can move forward. Why not worry with your company closing? Because most likely it will. If you're on a ground floor opportunity, most likely your company will fade away. Something's going to happen. They go out of business. They have problems. That's most likely going to happen. And you shouldn't worry about your company closing, because the idea is, if you're in network marketing, your career is based on yourself, not a company. So if the company closes and you have built correctly, and you built your following around your own name and yourself, you can easily just go to another company, rebuild, and have plenty of people going with you. It's not any particular company you're loyal to. Your business is network marketing, it's lead generation, it's all those things. So you shouldn't worry with it, because most likely it's going to happen. And if you're one of those that get in stays throughout the test of time, congratulations. A few of them have. So let's say, for instance, your company did close. What do you do now? I believe this picture kind of explains it. You rebuild. If you're going to be in network marketing, and that's your idea, you want to be the entrepreneur network marketer, then you're just going to have to rebuild in another company. And you can take what you learned, the business you generated, the relationships you created from your last project, and just go and even do better in the next one. And for me, I've been in a few companies, and a couple of them either got shut down, or somebody on the team did something stupid and got the company in trouble, and it hurt them, and we had to leave. And these things didn't necessarily hurt me. They just, I started over, and each time I had to start over, I did better than the time before. So that's worth noting. If you are into the product and your company closed, but say you're using the product to increase your revenue through your your profession or your occupation, then the best thing to do would be look for another company or a competitor of that company. But it depends. So it really would depend on which area you stand at. Are you were you in it for the product, for product sales, and your profession is something different, or were you a network marketer? Either way, you got to rebuild. You have to start over, and don't let things like that distract you or slow you down, because each time you rebuild better and faster. So how do you bounce back? What are the first things you would do if your company is closed down and you're not, you really want to be in network marketing, you're not ready to leave the profession? The best thing you could do is, of course, start off by contacting everyone you would work with before. If you keep up with everyone who joins, keep their email address, keep a list of everyone on your team, because they are now genealogy. If you keep up with those people downline, people who sponsored, if they were in your downline, you have access to their information, most likely, at least their name, and you can look them up on Facebook. You go back and you start by contacting all of them and presenting the new project. That's the first thing you do. You will get some fast momentum, and if you built a large team, you'll do really well when you go to the new company, because you'll have a lot of business really fast, which usually leads to cool bonuses and large bonuses. Now, you don't want to rebuild if all possible, but if your company were to close, that's exactly how you would bounce back. You would start with the people you were working with before, and if you're building correctly and you are focused on you, if you're a network marketing, you're focused on you, your name, your brand, your own personal business, and not the company, bouncing back, all you got to do is continue doing what you were doing to begin with. It's that simple. If you didn't build your own name and your own reputation and brand, it's not going to be, you're just going to do the same thing you did in the last company. Really, I would contact everybody in my business first off, get that fast start, and then after that, it's possibly consider building your name and your brand instead of your company. That would be the best thing to do. So guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel, or hit me up on Facebook, Jay Carden Marketing. If you're on Twitter at Jay Carden, and on LinkedIn, you can find me, just type in my name, Jay Carden. And also head by my blog, jaycarden.com, and you can get a free ebook, 20 Ways to Get Leads. It's totally free. You can pick it up on my homepage, really any page on my blog. You can click the link in the description below. It'll take you there. But pick that up, and that'll help you to generate leads. If your company has closed down and you hadn't built your name brand, your own name, you're going to need to start generating leads. And that the 20 Ways to Get Leads really lays out 20 simple ways anyone can start getting leads and start building their business. So thanks for watching the video. I look forward to speaking to you on the next one. Bye-bye.